Hi everyone, it's Jen on the go. Welcome or welcome back to this channel. It's definitely been a minute since my last video, actually several months to be exact. So many of you have reached out to me asking where I've been, have I stopped YouTube, am I still doing gig work, and what am I doing now? If you're a little bit curious, stay with me because I'm talking about this right now. Okay, let's go. First, I want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me during my long absence. I truly, wholeheartedly appreciate your concern and for taking the time to email me and to DM me and even text me on what's going on. Am I okay? Did I stop YouTube? Including other content creators who also reached out to me. I sincerely thank all of you who actually care. I also want to personally apologize to everyone who did reach out to me that I didn't respond back to. I was honestly overwhelmed with the amount of emails and DMs and texts that I was receiving. I kind of just shut everything down. I hit a brick wall and took a hard stop because I needed to. And the thing about YouTube is that taking long breaks can actually hurt your channel because you lose momentum and you risk your channel's discovery again. But that's okay, because advocating as hard as I did for Instacart Shoppers made me angrier than I should have ever been. I know that every single one of us faces challenges and that we all have stuff that sometimes is just so overwhelming that all we can do is breathe. And with so many changes in my life, I had to jump off this hamster wheel because that is what being an Instacart shopper is. And in fact, working on any of these gig apps is like being on a hamster wheel. It is all the same regurgitated crap. I still, on the daily, have Instacart shoppers reach out to me asking for help. I still have chat support agents who reach out to me asking for help. And the bottom line is, no matter how hard I went at Instacart and Fujisimo, they continue to BS, to underpay their shoppers, their frontline workers, the face of their company. So while Instacart just partnered with Lizzo on its biggest brand deal to date, with It's About Damn Time You Shop Lizzo's grocery list, shoppers are still receiving low-paying $7 orders with 50+ items, and Instacart is perfectly okay with that. I used to be an Instacart shopper when it made sense. I was their biggest fan and I absolutely loved it. On this channel, you can see the evolution of me starting as an Instacart shopper and this channel evolving into me being an advocate for Instacart shoppers. I just can't speak about Instacart any longer. I won't give them my energy anymore. Even though the videos at me going hard at Instacart get the most views, there are plenty of other YouTubers promoting Instacart and making it work for them, but not me. My energy, interest, and passions have evolved well beyond Instacart, as well as most of my original viewers on this channel. They moved on, and they are so smart to do so. I hope all of you who are frustrated and angered at the way Instacart continues to undervalue you, find another way. Working in the gig economy, wait a minute, I shouldn't say that. Working on these gig apps is the most insecure work you can have and lacks the most basic of financial guarantees. But you already know that because you're smart. Look, if you are an Instacart shopper currently and you are happy and pleased, secure and content with your earnings and what you do, that's all that matters. But seriously, what matters in life is your happiness, is what brings you your peace, your security. Whatever it is that works for you, keep doing you. Keep doing it your way. I'm not sitting here telling you to not be an Instacart shopper. I'm sitting here telling you that I am done advocating for Instacart shoppers because that doesn't bring me peace. That doesn't bring me happiness. That doesn't bring me resolve in life. For me, it's a time waster, an energy zapper. I don't want to put my energy there anymore because, quite frankly, they don't deserve it. My advocacy on this channel really only helped those that wanted to be helped. These gig app companies know exactly what they're doing. They rely on gig workers who don't know any better. And I guarantee those that do know better have evolved and have already moved on. So for me, it's just time to bow out. And when I say bow out, I'm definitely not going to abandon this channel. And in fact, my channel name is fitting because one thing I'm not is stuck. I am always on the go, hence is Jen on the go. So this allows me the opportunity to transition into what I want to do. I've said it before that I wanted to transition And for some reason, I just got stuck back on that hamster wheel and wanted to keep going and going and going hard at Instacart. And that just didn't serve me well. I know how YouTube works. I know how the YouTube niches work. Most of you are here to hear what I have to say about Instacart. And I am fully aware that I will lose subscribers because I am changing my channel niche, and a lot of you will fall off and my views will tank. But you know what? That's okay. For those of you who did stick with me while I was advocating for Instacart shoppers, just know that I appreciated each and every one of you, and I still do if you choose to stay and watch whatever I decide to do next on this channel. But I just can't do it anymore, and I'm fully prepared and ready to lose subscribers and to rebuild this channel. Even if I get 1 view, 2 views, those views will matter to me. But really, this will be my creative outlet and to bring me my joy back, because for the last few months, it definitely hasn't been easy. And again, I know everybody has something, everybody has an issue and hardships. And if you are right now currently going through one of those hardships, I am truly sorry. Just keep breathing and give it time, because time does tend to make everything a little better. A lot of you may already know that I left my home in Massachusetts in April of 2022 to move to the Orlando, Florida area to be closer to at least one of my daughters. I didn't realize when I moved that the transition from Massachusetts to Florida would be as hard as it was. Although I am blessed and fortunate to have been able to make that move, it was still not easy. Massachusetts was my home. That is where my life was. That is where my love was. I was established. I was comfortable. I really thought moving to Florida would be so easy, but in fact it was the opposite. Just rebuilding, rediscovering who I was, getting to know new people, the area. I mean, just the confusion of being in a new area, and then thinking to yourself a few times, oh my goodness, what have I done? But it's too late. I'm already here. I have good news though. I'm through that transition hump. I can honestly say, after months and months of transitioning, I finally was able to find my groove and establish some kind of normalcy, at least here with a new home. Moving isn't for sissies. Now I get why people really don't relocate from a state that has been their home to a complete foreign state to them. But I'm here now and I'm happy. Another big blow to me is that a few months ago, I was laid off from my W-2 job that I had for 13 years. I was an executive director of professional development for K-12 schools throughout the United States, and the program was cut. So that was really a hard one for me. I mean, all of a sudden I had work and I don't have income. So I need to get creative. I'm going to find another job. I've been looking for other work and opportunities to fill that financial loss, because I definitely need to fill it. So that has been really taking up a lot of my time. And when that happens, when you get laid off like that, especially after so many years, it's definitely a punch in the gut. While I understand it, that the programming went away, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm going to go out and make it happen for me. But I've been kind of working on my path to do that. So that's been weighing a lot on my heart and mind and keeping me really busy. And then also, so many of you know that my sister Leslie, who I shared on this channel, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer a little over a year ago. She went through her chemotherapy treatment. It wasn't fun. It was brutal. And she received the wonderful news that she was NED, which is no evidence of cancer, this last spring. Unfortunately, we found out just a few weeks ago that her cancer is back and that she has a very aggressive form of ovarian cancer. So of course, that is where my heart and my energy is as well. And for those of you who took the time to write to me about my sister and pray for her, I would really appreciate, she would really appreciate those prayers if you have them in you. Once again, she has a huge fight ahead of her, but I know that if anyone can do it, she can. She has tremendous faith, and that has never wavered. So we truly believe she will be healed yet again, but she definitely has a fight in front of her. She is in Chicago, and I'm actually, by the time this video posts, will be in Chicago visiting her and spending as much time with her as I can. So yeah, there are a lot of moving parts in my life right now, but again, I'm grateful to be in Florida and to be here and to be healthy and to have the opportunity to look for work and to be able to fly and see my sister and to rediscover myself on this YouTube channel. Again, I'm not going to be talking about Instacart. I'm going to be talking about whatever I want, and I'm excited about it. I feel like I finally have closure and I am walking away. What am I going to do on this channel? I'm not quite sure yet. I'm dabbling in a lot of things, as I always have. I've always had a side hustle in addition to my W-2 work. I'm doing a lot of art, a lot of painting, a lot of job hunting, a lot of discovering the area that I'm in because it's so beautiful. So I would love to show a little bit of where I live, the community I live in, because there are always so many cool things happening in this area. I also live pretty close to Disney, approximately 5 miles, so I would love to start doing some vlogs from Disney. I know that's been overdone, but you know what? This is Jen on the Go, my channel. I guess I can do whatever I want, right? If you're gonna stick around and watch me evolve, that would be great. I would love to have you. And if you have to go, I completely understand that as well. I just thank you for the time you did give me. So yeah, that's my story on why I've been absent and why I just can't talk about Instacart anymore. Life's too short and it's going by way too quickly. So do whatever you have to do to make sure you're happy. So on that note, I'm going to end this video right here, and I will see all of you, I hope, in my next video. Take care.